Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the show. We have reality TV royalty on the line, Tiffany Pollard. How are you today, Tiffany?
I'm fabulous. I'm with you.
Oh, I'm so excited to talk to you. I've been a big fan of yours for a while. Your first time on Reality Check, we took a look at your most iconic moments, and the internet demanded a sequel. So now we're going to play Behind the Scene Part 2. Tiffany, look, there's no shortage of reality gold whenever you're involved. So let's take a look at this moment from the next 15.
As fake as you say it is, and the panties that you say you see, they're gonna want them involved. Are you high? No, I'm not high. I'm high on telling your ass the truth and putting your ass in your place because I'm that yeast. I'm that make it rise. Cops, that table needs to be arrested. Can y'all arrest this woman? This woman insulted me.
And this is why I love you. This is why I love you. You and Claudia Jordan got into it. Did you really think she didn't want you on the show?
I really felt that Claudia was not having it. She really wanted me to be off the show because she knew that I was going to be a challenge, a non-stop whirlwind that she could not prepare for. And I felt like she did want to get rid of me.
And why did you go to the cops?
Because they were there, they had badges, guns, and handcuffs, and I felt like I needed some additional help.
Well, listen, I got to ask you about that catchy catchphrase, I'm that yeast. Where did that come from? I love you so much. I
know. This stuff, it just literally came off the top of my head. You know, she's just telling me what she thinks of me. And I'm like, look, I'm that yeast that makes the bread rise. Without me, there will be no next 15. So she needed to know how important I was to the project. And bread does not rise without yeast.
Well, I mean, listen, you're a cook. You know all about it. Would you really do Real Housewives of Atlanta? Because I would love it.
You know, everyone says that they would love for me to do Housewives. I don't feel like I have the capacity in me to do it just because I think those women would just drive me to an early grave because I would have to put them all in their place constantly. And they wouldn't want to see me on that show because they knew automatically that it would be the New York show. And they didn't sign up for that.
Well, our next moment takes us all the way across the pond to Celebrity Big Brother UK. Let's watch this highlight.
David's dead. No, he's not.
You can't do that.
David, she just told me that you were dead. That is so
He's here, look.
Chill. No, chill.
Chill. Tiffany.
Why would she do that to me?
So David has unfortunately passed since this moment aired, but I want to ask, what was going through your head at this time? This was pretty major.
Oh my goodness, I don't miss none of those people on that show. They gave me the hardest time of my life. Literally, when Angie told me that David died and he was dead, I thought she was talking about David Guest because he was in the house. He was very sick. He was ill for about 2.5 days. So I'm not going to think that she's talking about her ex-husband, who was David Bowie, because we don't receive papers, we don't receive any emails or telegrams or anything like that to the outside world. So any David, I'm going to link it to the David that I'm living next to, which was David Guest. So when she told me that David died and I look in the bed and he's still breathing, I was upset because I expected him to be dead.
Of course. Were you and Angie able to patch things up?
We did. Literally, I picked her to get her nails done at the spa, and I got a pedicure, you know. So we patched things up. We became friends about 2 weeks after that incident.
Well, nothing patches it up like good old pampering sesh. Were you really going to fight her if they didn't try to stop you?
No, but I was going to scare her ass.
I love you. All right, let's revisit the next 15 because there was another moment that had us crying, laughing on the inside. Let's watch.
If y'all really want to talk about it, ain't now one of y'all want me on the show, because if this was one of the shows where I could be voted off at, Y'all would bolt me off of here. I'm not
Are
trying
you-
to mess
are you
nothing
okay?
up that y'all do.
Are you
No,
okay?
hold on.
No,
wait
I'm
a
not all
minute.
right.
I never seen someone cry with the tears not coming out, so I just want to make sure you're okay.
Because it's an inner cry, bitch. My heart is crying.
Oh, man. Can you show me your best inner cry?
It's really happening, but you can't see it. It's not going to fire from the tear ducts. It's literally like inside the heart.
Yeah, absolutely. It's, your heart is crying. You know, why did you want to become an executive producer so badly?
Because I felt, and I still feel, like I am obviously reality television royalty. I know how this genre works, and I wasn't being respected in that crowd. And they wanted Claudia to run us, and I'm like, no. I mean, I can't name other shows she was on besides Deal or No Deal, where at this time you can name at least 4 or 5 shows that I was on, and I just felt like I should have took the reins.
Preach, Tiffany. Well, are you and Claudia on good terms now, or no?
I must say that me and Claudia Jordan, right now, we are on good terms. We see eye to eye, and she definitely agrees with the fact that I should have been executive producer of the show.
I would 100% listen to you if you were EP in the show. So, you know, you got to know your strengths. Our last moment has taken us back, way back, to the Flavor of Love 2 reunion. It's so good. Let's watch. In this 2006 reunion episode of Flavor of Love 2, New York is brought out to settle her beef with all the girls.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Don't hate me because I'm fabulous. And you're mad. And you're mad.
Safe to say, New York does not receive the warmest reception.
When did you back me into a wall? I wanna know that. Okay. I really want to know that because I want to see you do it. That
Which
we
wall
will
would
come
you
right
like
out
to be
the
backed
head.
into? Boots? Which wall? Pick a wall.
As tensions mount, the question is never what's gonna happen, it's when. The Flavor of Love reunion showdown is one of the great moments in reality history. And say what you want about New York, but the girl's a star.
Drag queen.
Listen.
Yeah. And it's fabulous. You shut the up.
I mean, I don't even need to ask you, but are you still fabulous?
I am fabulous. Seriously.
I'm just happy you didn't get hurt when she was throwing that bottle at you. Like, I was actually nervous for you on set.
My goodness, did you see all those barnyard animals I had to deal with on that reunion show? I mean, still to this day, I can't get over it.
Do you keep in touch with any of the ladies? I mean, Bucky is on Love and Hip Hop Miami, I think. Would you do a guest appearance?
I mean, no, she doesn't need my help. I'm going to let her do that. I mean, a couple of the women have made transitions from barnyard animals to somewhat civilized human beings. So I do follow, and they follow me on Instagram, a couple of ladies.
You are on good terms with the ones that have become civilized human beings, is what you're saying. Gotcha.
They're in the trainings of.
In training, yes. What has been your absolute favorite reality show you've been on?
Oh, my goodness. Wow. I would have to say, hands down, when I received I Love New York, the first season, I couldn't believe it. When I was presented with the opportunity to find love on my own and to make up for the fact that Flav had broke my heart for 2 times in a row, but the producers were giving me an opportunity to find my Prince Charming, I don't think anything can ever trump that for me because they believed in me enough to allow me to go and succeed at the love game. And I will never forget that.
One of my absolute favorite shows. Honestly, you deserve that. You deserve so much. Tiffany, thank you so much for joining me today. You're an icon, a legend, and we don't deserve you, Queen.